Welcome to the Rocket Girl Show. I'm Belinda Sandor, also known as Rocket Girl. Today, we're going to talk about how unreliable clients can really be in a good way. Hey everybody, welcome to the Rocket Girl Show. I'm Belinda Sandor, also known as Rocket Girl, and I'm glad you're here with us today. We're going to talk about client unreliability. But before we do, I just want to introduce myself. I'm the founder of the VA Connection, where I coach and mentor established and aspiring virtual assistants to create, grow, and scale their VA businesses. And I work with my students in my free online community, courses and coaching programs. And today I'm going to be your host of the Rocket Girl Show. This is my weekly live stream show that airs every Thursday at 11:30. So come on in and let me know who's here. Okay. We are streaming on Facebook. We are on LinkedIn. We are on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have over 700 videos over there, and I'd love for you to ring the bell so you never miss a live session. Now, today we're going to talk about the unreliability of clients, and here's the thing about it. Clients get excited when they first start working with us, right? They're excited. They're thinking, oh my gosh, my life is going to change. You know, we're thinking the same thing. I'm going to have more billable hours. This is going to be awesome. And the clients are really excited, and they're thinking, I could use so much help. I could use so much help. This is amazing. And what happens is that we start to focus on how many clients we have, and we don't focus on billable hours, right? So there's two things going on here. One is unreliability of clients, and two is we're focusing on the wrong thing. All right. So first, let's talk about the unreliability of clients, because what happens is a couple of things. One, actually three things that I can think of. One is that they don't have any clue how long it's going to take you to do something, right? And so what they're doing is they are saying, all right, when I do my email newsletter, it takes me all day. So I am clearly going to need at least 5 hours of my VA's time to do my newsletter, when in fact, all in, that it's definitely less than an hour, right? Especially when you get some experience under your belt. So their idea of how much time it's going to take you is completely skewed, right? So that's one thing. The other thing is we have to factor in that life happens, right? Life happens. So, you know, they change their mind, you know, like we all have good intentions. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then our kid gets sick, the car breaks, the dog dies, you know, whatever happens, and it throws us completely for a loop, because clients are people just like us, right? And then the other thing that can happen is that the clients just like us can get bogged down with imposter syndrome and all the things. So I have definitely had clients come to me very excited. I want to produce a course. I'm going to make all the videos. I'm going to this, I'm going to that. You're going to be so busy. It's going to be great. Do you think you have time for me? Can we do this? And I say, yes. And then I say, you know, I'm here when you're ready. And they're going to go off and produce the videos, and they never do it, right? They never do it for whatever reason. And so we can't count on them. And the only reason that's a problem is when we don't know how it works. So if we're counting on clients to do what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to do it, what's going to happen is we're going to be the victim of that. All right. Now, I have a client, for example, she comes on Friday night, she sends me an email Friday afternoon, and she's like, Belinda, I'm going to publish my newsletter next week. Are you available? And I say, yes, I am. Tuesday morning, she sends me an email. I just don't have it in me. So, and I say, I'm here when you're ready, right? Because that's my job. I'm here, you know, I'm here when you're ready, and not to make them feel bad or anything like that, because, you know, like I was counting on that 2 hours, or I really need the money. That's why they hire a virtual assistant and not an employee. Okay. So it's not that that particular client is a bad person. I love her. She's generous. She has sent me books and presents, a vase. Like, she just sends me stuff because, you know, we get along so well, and I consider her a friend. However, you know, I'm there to help her. She's not there to help me. And so sometimes we get that mixed up. Okay. So you really want to think about, you don't want to count on that. And what I want you to focus on instead of the number of clients, because I've had 30 clients and build 35 hours a week, and I've had 50 clients and build 35 hours a week, because clients need you in different doses. This isn't like a job. It's not like a job. It is a study in life changes. And, we were just talking about this in study hall a few minutes ago with my VA school students. We have to let go of that control. We have to let go of that control. So when Sarah tells me on Tuesday we're not publishing, I think, okay, cross her off the list. What's my next priority? I don't even take a second to feel bad about it, because when we're focusing on billable hours and we're bringing in a steady stream of clients, most of the time when a client cancels something, I think, oh, thank goodness, I have so much to do, right? And I just keep going. I don't hesitate. So it's really important. It's really important to know this. So a lot of you are here, so I want to say hello. So Heather is here, George is here, Yvonne, hello, Michelle, Frederica, Tammy, and Debbie. Awesome. And there's a bunch more of you. So tell me where you're coming in from. And it looks like most of you are on. Actually, you're equally split between our business page and YouTube. So that's great. Okay. So this really is a shift in mindset. So when a potential client or client comes to me and says, I have this big project, I say, great, I'm so excited, and I just have to trust myself that I'll be able to fit it in and figure it out and prioritize. I mean, the problem that we want, at least the problem that I've always wanted, is too much work and having to juggle. And if I have so much work and I'm charging the amount that I want, I'm happy to stay an extra hour in the evening if it works out with my family's life, or get up an hour earlier to make $90 an hour. I've always been happy to do that. And sometimes it takes juggling, but it's very, 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 very rare that I have too much. Very rare. It's usually the other way, and we don't want it to be that way. Okay. So definitely focus on not the number of clients, but the number of billable hours. And I use this as sort of a scoreboard. So I track my time using a free tool called Toggle. And what happens is, I put my time in, and all day long, I'm like, okay, it's been a good day. It's noon. I billed 4 hours. I'm on track. This is great. And I keep track of that. And it's sort of a scorecard for me. For how I'm doing toward my goal of what my billable hours are. Now, you really, so some VAs ask this question, and I want to bring it up because I really feel like it's not going to serve you. How can I get my client to give me more work? You can't. And you don't want to be the person who's trying to get more work out of your client, because what that does is it puts pressure on the client, right? It puts pressure on them. And the last thing I want is someone that I've hired to help me putting pressure on me. Like, I already have enough. Thank you. Right. So we don't want to do that. And so just skip the disappointment when it doesn't work out the way the client says it's going to. And really think about taking care of yourself. The reason you're in business is so that you're not relying on other people. The reason you're in business is so you can take care of yourself. So in order to do that, what you're going to need to do is follow what I'm teaching and bring in 1 to 3 clients every single month, because it is the client's prerogative to change their mind, right? It is their prerogative. All right, so we have Sharifa has joined us from Atlanta and Margaret from San Diego. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so yes, so Heather is awesome. She's always got she always excerpts out of what I say, and I really appreciate that. Skip the disappointment and take care of myself. Yes, absolutely. Skip the disappointment. Yeah, I'm just checking in if there's anything else I want to say about that. I learned that the hard way because, with a job mindset, I had this idea that once I had a client, they were going to feed me. They were just going to keep giving me work, and it doesn't work that way at all. I mean, even think about think about me working with Mandy. When we put on a training, Mandy works maybe 10 hours in a week, right? But then for the next several weeks, she might work an hour a week, and so it's up to her. And I think she does a great job of it, of bringing in, enough people so that she always has enough work. The problem you want is for someone to come to you on Monday and you say, I can handle that on Wednesday, right? Because we're training our clients. We're not just, like, I'll do it right now. And that's the problem that you want, that you're learning to be the queen and king of prioritization throughout your day. All right. Well, this is an important topic, and I hope you'll spend some time thinking about it. And just beware that clients are unreliable. They are delightful and fabulous, and we need them and we love them. But they're people. They're people, and so you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket with them. All right. Now, I know some of you are watching from different platforms. So if you are not part of our Facebook group, the VA Connection, please come on over. We're about to hit 53,000 members. And I would love to have you be one of them. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Rocket Girl signing off for now. Bye-bye.